Chill. You are now listening to the Krime Payz podcast with your host, Mr. Sanchez. I got my co-host with me, Young Glizzy.
Yeah.
I got Alex with me.
Yo, what up, what up?
I got Celine the Dream.
Yo.
Celine the Dream.
Celine back from her hiatus and shit.
Back at it, guys. Back at it again.
True.
Good to be back, guys.
How you been?
Good. Chilling.
Yeah, everybody had a good week, I hope.
Great week.
Best week.
We had Labor Day
Yeah.
with no labor.
No
It was
labor.
good.
Yeah.
It was good.
True that. How was your Labor Day, Glizzy? What'd you end up doing?
I threw a pool Getty.
Yeah. Oh, you had like a music video you shot too, right?
Yeah. I shot a music video at my pool Getty, and we're all chilling, getting drunk, lit, and these couple of girls, they got really fucked up. So they kind of like, they didn't, I wanted them to twerk in the video. By the ending of me shooting, when I was supposed to film them twerking, they were already dead. So it was kind of like, damn, dude, like you see, like there's some footage I have of me and my boy performing, and we're in the jacuzzi with them, and they're just like dazed off in their own world.
It's a thin line, you know. I've directed a couple music videos, and the girls always want to like drink and smoke, but then they can't perform when it's their time to perform because they've been drinking and smoking all day.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard, man.
They don't get it.
This is the new song?
Yeah, there's a new one. There's
It's
one
called I Fucked Your Bitch With My Dick.
No, it's called Simp. It's called Simp.
It's
close,
Simp?
though.
That's the name of the song, Simp?
Simp.
There's a lot of simps here in Miami, so.
That's what the
But they don't
song's
think that
about.
they're
Yeah.
simps, so just keep
It's
them.
about simps.
Yeah. When is that gonna drop for the audience?
I might drop it like in a week. I'm trying to finish the editing, but
All right,
within a week.
You guys make sure you follow Cross-Eyed Glizzy on IG.
I already know.
True that. What's up with you, Celine? I heard you're going to school to grow the finest buds.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Oh yeah. So I just enlisted in a school. So now with like the whole COVID situation, a lot of the schools are closed.
Mm-hmm.
So the school's finally opening up for like online, like virtual classes.
Yeah,
So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna sign up for that shit and see where it takes me.
that's
'Cause,
dope.
you know,
That's dope.
start out because in Florida, like they just brought edibles back out. They're opening. Oh, thank you. They're opening up the market for people to get into growing hemp. So
Yeah.
now that it's not like hundreds of thousands of dollars to sign up, it's like
How long is the school?
it is 14 weeks.
That's not bad.
So not that bad.
Yeah.
But it's separated into two programs. So there's the business side of cannabis, and then there's the horticulture side. So right now I'm doing the business.
Oh, all right.
Who
Cool.
would have ever thought the government was going to teach you how to sell weed, huh?
Well, it's not the government. It's a private class. It's from it's called Oaksterdam University. If you're watching this,
True.
send me some seeds so I can start growing. But yeah, I'm super excited. It's something I've always kind of wanted to get into, but didn't know like what avenue I would take.
Yeah.
So it's like
How
That's
much?
dope.
How much did it
Growing
cost you
CBD.
to start the classes?
Right now I'm doing the online, not the virtual portion, with the horticulture. So that was like less than $1,000 because they're doing a sale right now, for people to get into, coming to the school and stuff. So once I take the horticulture class, it's going to be like $1,500,
Yeah.
$1,600. But that one is more of a virtual experience with a class. You're doing Zoom meetings all the time. You have class projects, and you're watching a whole plant grow from seed to.
And what's the goal from there? Like, you're gonna grow your own strain,
Yeah.
or you just want to know how to grow bomb ass weed?
So right now it's only open for growing CBD.
Okay.
So there's a lot of rules and restrictions to growing CBD. The plant has to be tested like a few weeks before cultivation, and then it has to be within certain limits, or else
Okay.
they're going to shut your whole operation down. So
Yeah.
I think right now just getting the hang of growing from seed to cultivation, and then from there you sell to bigger companies that then make that into a product.
All right. Now, okay. So now you right now what you're doing is you're learning how to do it, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, once you learn how to do it, you
Yes.
finish your 14 weeks. Now you have to become like a licensed, like grower, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And doesn't that cost like $1 million? I heard, or like some bullshit like that.
Not necessarily. I mean, there's a lot of licensing and shit that you have to get and approved and pay and whatever. But also part of it is growing the network.
Yeah.
So having investors and stuff that are willing to put in that capital but not put in the work to actually grow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who want to get in, but they don't want to be in the dirty business. So
Yeah.
this way, you build that network and stuff like that and then start an operation. But of course, it's always great to for me, I really want to shadow a farm for like a few weeks and just see like what it's like in the real world kind of industry and go from there.
It's fascinating.
So,
I never thought in my lifetime they would actually like legalize weed and like, people would be growing it and like making a living off of it.
It shouldn't have been
dope.
illegal to begin with. But
Oh yeah, of course, for sure.
Yeah.
That's absolutely 100%.
Facts, I agree.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, when you do all this and you finish that part,
Yeah.
is this for the state of Florida or can you go anywhere with this?
The class that I'm taking is more of a general thing. It's not specific to the state of Florida because the university itself is in Oakland, California.
Okay.
So they do teach based off of California's laws, but Florida is not too far off from that.
Cool.
From my
I
sources
could have my
that I hear.
own Krime Payz CBD oil
Yeah.
for sale on my website.
Could be.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
You guys
That's
are not
dope.
allowed to have any of that stuff. Not without cutting me in.
You're not worthy.
I'm a vicious businessman. You guys are gonna know.
Crime
about that.
Pays CBD oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we got our hoodies in the printer shop, so we're waiting on the samples to come back. We're gonna have
Merch?
Krime Payz hoodies coming out.
Krime Payz merch.
I'm excited about that.
More like
Nice,
Krime
nice.
Payz prototypes.
Yeah, well, friends and family is gonna
Shade.
What?
Shade.
be friends and family is gonna come out first, and then
Of
you know,
course.
I got like 5 DMs of people saying they want a pair, and those are my friends and family. So
Yeah. It's dope.
yeah, if I could get 5 people, you could get 5 people, you could get 5 people.
It takes a village.
Facts, super facts.
You know what I do? But on our 30-minute break, I'll put the photos of the hoodies designs so people could choose what hoodies they'd like more.
Yeah, there's
Start
a lot
getting
of
a little
there's a lot of
sample.
good designs. Glizzy came out with some dope designs.
Okay,
Shout out to you, Glizzy.
Okay.
Team effort.
Kids
Designer.
Kid's a beast.
Designer.
Yep. Well, starting off, what else did I do this week? I started I don't know. I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about health and shit.
Enlighten me.
Yeah, so they were like, this
Health
dude was
God.
saying like, eat a whole clove of garlic a day, and it'll like change your life.
Is that safe?
I don't know, but I'm on day 4, and
Is that what Dr. CB told you to do?
no, so it was a podcast. The dude was like talking
Visionary.
like garlic was a superfood and whatever.
Uh-huh.
CMOS?
But I have noticed like my pee is kind of smelling very garlicky.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Pestoso.
I'm like, oh, dude, what is that smell?
Nasty.
Yeah, and I imagine that probably my breath might be smelling bad, or I feel like maybe
Yeah.
my skin.
It's like in your pores.
So yeah, so if you guys notice that, let me know so I can cut this
Yeah.
shit off, because I do want to be healthy, but I don't want to be Mr. Garlic Man running around being offensively stinking.
Yeah. I mean, you and Alex both, because he's always about, what is it, garlic oil, or is it oil of oregano? Okay,
Yeah.
so he's oregano and you're garlic, because this one is
I'm
like
just
he worships that shit.
Yeah, I'm just experimenting right now to see how it works out.
So I used to have like bad gas.
Yeah.
So I started taking oil of oregano. I should knock
It's a
that
cure.
out in 2 weeks. Done.
Toothaches,
No more bad ass.
everything.
Tooth infection.
Yeah.
Gum
That's
infection.
wild.
Had a
Gum.
infection.
Yeah. Nasty.
Take it for sore throats.
Yeah.
Take it for everything.
What,
Nice.
oil of oregano?
Yeah.
Oil of oregano.
He
So
literally
that-
puts it on everything.
That's tried and true with you.
Could be placebo, but it's my placebo. Just how like people think the whole CMOS thing. Everybody's eating CMOS because Dr. CB.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You know, it did happen to me though this weekend that I forgot, dude. So I have mouses, right? And I have like 4 now. I have 1 heroin, Quaalude, Coco, and Adderall.
Pause.
The names
Why
get
do you
me.
Why do you name your pet mice
The
after
names.
drugs?
Dude, I find it funny. And
Yeah.
heroin's black, Coco's white.
Why is
why is
heroin,
heroin black?
That's racist.
Heroin is no, because I got black, I got white. What you want? It's a song, so black is for heroin, white is for
It's an
cocaine.
actual
So,
term.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I named them. But now I left them at my homie's crib. Now he didn't feed them. So when I went over there to see them, I lift up the top and I'm like, yo, where's heroin at? Like Adderall, it's gone.
They ate him.
And yes, dude, they ate him
They
whole.
ate him.
They ate heroin, dude.
What?
They ate my rat.
Jesus
Dude, I look in
Christ.
there and yo, it's just his ass, his tail, and his little feet, his back feet. Yo, no head, no skull, no spine, nothing.
Your boy's a
Wait.
dick.
Dude, they ate.
Wait.
Now it's either that he
There
starved
was
them.
no blood or this guy chopped him up.
No, there was blood. There was blood. They were eating him because when I lifted the top, you see Adderall just nibbling on him.
Ah, that's horrible.
Dude, they were eating
That's
him, bro.
horrible.
That's
Yeah,
well, you
dude.
know
That's
what? That's
horrible.
Nah, I
this
don't
is
know.
life.
I don't
How's
know.
your relationship
Let's
with
not
your
ta-
friend?
Everybody don't talk over each other.
I don't know if it was because the rats were starving, because when I looked it up, they don't usually do that unless the other mouse is sick. So they usually eat each other when one of them is sick. So that way the plague doesn't go around, or like if the rat had cancer, they'll eat them.
What?
I wonder how they knew
do
that.
They know that?
How did they know which one was the softest
Yeah.
one out of all of them?
Dude, it
Like, yo.
sucks too, because that was my favorite one.
You pussy.
I would be.
Yo, if they were
I would be
starving,
tight.
if they were starving, I wonder how the meat went. Like they looked at him, and nigga was looking kind of weak, and they're like, "All right, we eating him today. Wait till he falls asleep."
That's fucked.
Back
that sucks.
That's fucked.
When I was a kid, my friend had a hamster, and I guess his mom didn't want the hamster to like reproduce, so the mom was like, "Yeah, we're gonna take him in to get fixed." And I was like 12, like, dude, they can't fix a hamster. Like, what are they gonna do? Put a little mask on him and like cut him open
Yeah.
and rip out his bullies?
Yeah, they could.
I don't know.
Did did
My
he get his
ferrets
hamster
are
back?
fixed.
Yeah, but this is a hamster though. It's like,
Oh.
Ferrets are lit.
Yeah.
Ferrets
They are.
get companions. Like
Yeah.
if you have two ferrets, they need
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they get depressed.
Yeah.
Like and
oh,
they're
her
They
friendly.
ferrets
really-
don't really do nothing though. They just
Yeah,
kind of
but
like
they
look
love each
around.
other. Okay, they hug each other. They cuddle. They clean.
You have a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
They're super close. If you
And they're
separate
so
them,
close.
they'll
Yeah.
die if you separate them, because they'll die like of depression and shit. They
Yeah.
won't eat.
Could be. Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ferrets
No,
are
I
cool
would
animals.
be. I would be tight though if my favorite pet was
Oh.
eaten.
I don't even
because
like
your
Adderall,
friends
so
didn't
it's
feed
like
him. Like that's fucked up. Whoever did that.
Adderall wasn't
Shame on
mine, so
you.
it's kind of like, dude, some other nigga's mouse just ate my mouse.
Yeah,
Like, you
and
know?
that's what happens in the wild with bears, wolves, other animals, and
but-
people say, "Oh, don't hunt bears; it's not cool," or "Don't kill Bambi." They're animals and
Yeah,
they do weird
don't
things that you
ki-
don't understand.
That's different.
Right?
They're out there, and then that's how they survive. These are two
Yeah.
meese.
Well, they ate his ass.
or how many meese? 5 meese?
Oh, they
Well,
didn't.
now
They
it's
left
3.
his
It
ass.
was
That
4.
means they ate his dick.
Four meese, didn't get fed, and now they have to resort to cannibalism. That's fucked up.
Tasty
Yeah,
meat.
dude.
It's a tough world.
Why did you leave them at your friend's house anyway?
Yeah, they're tiny.
Because I
Bring 'em with
wasn't
you.
there for like a week.
Because
Wow.
remember, he wanted to breed
I
them. He
didn't,
wants to do
I didn't
like a
bring them
breed.
in
They're
my
not
house
getting bred.
because my little
Well, maybe
sister's
they
scared
are
of them.
because this guy,
Yeah, we
whatever.
can't all talk at the same time.
Oh, sorry.
My,
Go ahead.
my little sister's scared of them, so I didn't want to bring them in my crib. So
Mhm.
and my girl wasn't at her crib, so it was
Oh.
kind of like I had to leave them at my homies.
Right.
I thought she
Dead.
was tough. She's scared of some meese.
Ruby,
I guess
yeah,
not, she's not so
scared.
tough.
She don't like mice,
The babies.
and she won't feed them either. Like if I left for a minute, she'll be like, "No, I'm not going." She won't even go near them.
Oh no,
She doesn't like them. She likes to look at them from a long distance.
they're so cute.
And Donna hates them.
All right, let's move on to entertainment news. 6ix9ine dropped his album and that shit flopped.
He did it.
Fucking
right.
trash.
He did it right on cue.
Joke's on you, fuck boy.
Pobrecito.
You fucking lose. And, a lot of people saw that shit coming. You know what I'm saying? He tried everything he could, but the industry just was not fucking with him.
Dude, that album was complete trash.
It was. I listened to it too with an open mind, not being biased. I just listened to it sonically to see if it was good, and that shit was wild trash.
Yeah, you know
Sonically.
the thing, like, I don't like 6ix9ine as a person, but sometimes his music's really good, bro. So I listened to the album and I was looking for a song, and I listened to the songs and I was like, yo, trash, trash, trash. There was only one decent one. That was the one with Akon.
Yeah,
Locked
but
Up.
that's because that's a remake of a
Yeah.
hit song. So of course that's gonna be a good song because
There.
everybody knows that Locked Up song. But there was not one banger on that whole thing. Everything was like soft, pasty, fucking tropical.
And he tried to do the
reggaeton
bundle
kinda fake
deals.
shit.
He tried to do the bundle deals, and they denied his bundles
Yeah.
because
What was the bundle?
like a jacket with the album.
Yeah, you know how like
Yeah.
some artists they sell their album now with their hoodies. So like Travis Scott, he'll drop his album, but his merch is just as popular as his album is. So people line up for his merch, you know what I'm saying? And it resells for more money. So when his shit comes out, he bundles it with his album sale. So instead of selling 50K, he'll sell $1 million.
Yeah.
Only because of his merch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
6ix9ine
Yeah.
fucked up. I feel like his album flopping is due to a lot of him burning bridges because he's not going to get no radio play because he's a rat. So no one wants to play him on the radio. He's not ending up on a playlist on Spotify because playlists are like about 50% that count for your views and your sales. And the bundle deals didn't work, dude. All you literally have is just free streams. That's all they're counting for him.
Yeah.
So
Well, shout out to
It
Travis
flopped.
Scott though for securing the back. He got like a McDonald's deal. I don't get it. Like you go to McDonald's and you ask for a Travis Scott meal.
what?
How does that work?
Is
Travis
that
Scott
really
got
it?
a McDonald's
Yeah,
deal?
he got a McDonald's deal. Like he has his own like number 4 or something.
Maybe he gets like you get the kids meal and you get like a Travis Scott action figure.
Yeah. Is his music like that clean that McDonald's will fuck with him? I've never really like
I mean, he had
broke
that
down his
huge-
lyrics.
His music, dude, doesn't really. I mean, I
He
don't
had
know.
He had the huge deal with Fortnite, which was a big thing with the kids. So
Yeah.
I'm sure if they're doing a kids meal, like it makes sense.
Yeah, he's kid friendly.
Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah, he's kid friendly. Travis Scott, commercial, kid friendly.
Shout out to him for doing it.
They
the right
love
way.
his
Yeah.
sneakers.
Yeah.
Did it right.
So his
He
merch,
He did it right.
everything
He's
is-
getting the bag. Shoes, Fortnite, fucking bag.
Shit.
Man's loaded.
Yeah, facts. Odell Beckman was trending on Twitter
poopy
For
head.
all-
for all the wrong reasons.
Poopy.
What?
Go ahead, Celine, break it
Nasty
down.
Poopy.
Why was
So-
Odell? Yeah, go ahead.
So allegedly, what is it? Chief Keef's baby mama was on No Jumper talking about how, he likes to get poopied on.
Oh shit.
Odell
It's
Beckham?
nasty. Yeah. That he likes a little poopy on him.
Poop on his chest.
It's
Alex, would
nasty.
you let someone poop on your chest?
Yeah. How do you
How
feel?
much?
I said,
How much?
For how much?
What are we talking here?
Yeah. What's your number?
Give him some scratch.
I think we can negotiate around the $5 million mark.
$5 million.
5 mils for
Poopy?
someone to poop on your chest?
Sure.
Honestly, Alex will do it for a lot cheaper.
Yeah, about to say
Nasty.
5 mil for
Nasty.
someone to poop on your chest. That's a lot. You know what I
Nasty.
mean?
That's some
I don't buy that shit.
next level freaky shit.
I don't think
You
Odell
don't think
did
that
that.
people are into freaky shit like that?
I know some people are into freaky shit like that, but I think that No Jump. She was on the No Jumper podcast as a guest.
Yeah.
And now that shit, they have like their own thought show. It's actually
Yeah.
called like a thought show. So they're like, all right, you want to come on the show, but you have to wild out.
Yeah.
It has to go viral.
Yeah.
So she was like, yeah, and she could have dropped that bar. So
Damn.
I don't
dude.
Yeah, that's
necessarily.
true.
I'm not gonna just necessarily
That's
say
true.
that that's 100% real. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. That's true.
Allegedly.
They are thoughts. They
I
they
would
do all
never-
talk about crazy
I
shit
would
like that.
never let someone poop on my chest.
Yeah.
And I get nasty with girls. But nigga, shitting,
Not that nasty.
shitting is that's a different level. Stay away from me.
I think
think
there's a
I-
No
level
one's
of
gonna poop on my
respect,
chest.
When you smell shit, it's like, ugh,
dude.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, dude.
you can have a shitty situation just having sex normally.
Dude,
Like, things could happen. You know what I'm saying?
Odell Beckham getting
Nasty.
shitted
I
on
think
his
you'll be
chest.
surprised what people are into. You can't fathom
Yeah.
some of the stuff that people are into.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
someone-
Especially rich
there's videos
people.
of dudes getting their balls stomped with girls with heels on. That's what they
No,
like.
that's far.
Oy.
Can you imagine?
That's crazy.
And there's
No.
girls that like to be
Oy.
peed on. There's girls that like to be pooed on.
Dude, getting pooed on makes getting peed on look normal. Like getting
Poo
pooed
on
on
me,
is
baby.
No.
not-
All right.
Neither of the two. Neither.
No, bro.
Neither.
But like, if you had to choose,
gross.
you're gonna get pooed on or you're gonna get peed on. You have to choose one.
Which one?
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, they say like when I've heard stories about my friends saying that girls are squirting on them, and it's proven by Google that doesn't really exist. So
That's
they're just
BB
getting
juice.
they're getting peed on.
PP juice. Yeah,
Yeah.
so guys are used to it.
Is that real though?
Yeah, squirting was just like an industry thing for the porn to people to make money, but it's actually been like studied.
It's pee-pee juice.
All right, but when a girl gets wet, that's not urine.
That's
No, that's like.
but that's from a different area.
Yeah.
I feel like.
That's what I'm saying. So
It's
like,
from the inside.
Yeah.
is it possible that she has so much
No, they're
vaginal fluid?
peeing
Hey,
from,
let me finish.
from the pee hole, dude.
All right. Is it possible that she's so wet and prior to having sex that when you ram it home, it
No.
doesn't wet the bed all over the place? Because
Nah.
never.
It don't smell. It don't smell like pee. But I've been with a squirter, and it doesn't smell like
she
pee.
peed on you.
Pee-pee.
She peed all over your bed.
Yeah. That comes from the pee-pee section.
Don't take my
So-
word for it. Google it, dude.
I'm
I've
pretty
Googled this
sure,
already.
but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys are used to that
I
shit.
think
Nasty.
it makes sense that like when they get wet, if that's not them peeing themselves, then like when they get wet, it builds up so much it just.
No, I'm not taking that
Yeah, I
shit.
don't know.
I'm not taking that as law as far as Odell Beckham is concerned.
No, dude, I'm
I'm
not.
here to defend him. I don't believe that.
I say anything is possible.
Facts.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Moving on. Alex has the breakdown on Dr. Dre's baby mama demands. You know, he's going through a divorce. He's
Oh,
a
shit.
billionaire, and she wants her money.
You guys ready for this absurdity? It
Yeah.
should be a
Tell
crime.
me. Tell me more.
So her and her lawyers
Gold digging horse.
want doesn't mean that she's gonna get 1.9 million a month
What?
A month?
Jesus
A
Christ.
month?
Do they
to
have
cover her. She has expenses. She wants her expenses covered.
$1 million a month.
1.9 million?
Yeah, you ready?
1.9.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laundry. How much you think it costs to do laundry a month?
For her? I
For
mean,
her.
she has all that Chanel and Prada
Yeah,
and
but
Birkin.
Probably
that this
gotta
guy
get it
bought
dry
her.
clean. Probably like 100 something, maybe 500.
$500 a
talking-
month.
She's dry cleaning and shit. Yeah.
$500 a month.
a G a month.
Stack a month.
Dude, I could not.
$10,000 a month for
Absurd.
fucking laundry and
Absurd.
cleaning.
What the
Lawyers are
fuck?
sick. To write this shit, I know they're like laughing when they're writing this shit down.
$10,000.
$10,000 a month. That's more than like 3 mortgages. What you eat? Okay.
Dude, if you're spending $10,000 a month on your laundry, like
All right, look, check this out. Well,
you got to rethink your expenses, bro. Get a washer, buy a
Well, this is-
washer,
look,
figure out how to dry
has-
clean yourself.
now that they're divorced, that's what she wants him to pay. Her clothes, $135,000 a month. She needs
For new
her
clothes.
For new clothes,
For new clothes.
Nah, son.
Her education, tuition, and living expenses, she needs $60,000 a month.
Jesus.
Nah, son.
Her
That's
entertainment, because she gets bored. How much money you think she needs for entertainment? That's not covered in the laundry being entertaining.
probably like
and
1,000, and I'll be super entertained with $1,000.
1,000. You could go out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what do you mean, dude? I'll blow 1,000 in a night. No
Nah,
problem.
but
You
1,000
know-
for entertainment, you could last a month with that. I do.
You know how much she's asking for her entertainment bill a month?
How
$1
much?
million.
900,000.
Holy shit.
Oh
This
shit,
is some sick joke.
that
This
shit
is
costs
sick.
more than her living
do you guys
expenses.
know her? Anybody who could put me down with her? Because I need a girlfriend like that.
Listen, wait a second.
She wants to do charity. He needs to pay for that as well. You know how much she wants for her charity?
How much?
To give out? 125,000 a month. The mortgage, she's got to pay her mortgage as well. That's 100,000 a month as well. And her telephone. Oh, I forgot. She needs to pay her telephone bills, and her email. How much?
Probably like
Email.
maybe
Yeah.
like 600,
No, she needs 20 grand a month for that.
20 grand.
So you add all that up, that's 1.9 million, not including she also wants him to pay for her lawyers, which she wants 5 million for that.
Jesus Christ.
But wait,
Why
this
does
is
anybody
Dr.
get
What
married?
a sick world we live
This
in.
is
huh?
Dr. Dre's wife.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know what she looks like. This is what she wants.
What an yo, you know what? Dr.
know-
Dre is always dealing with some shit like that because you watch the movie and his baby mamas, everyone's leaving him once because he's trying to do his shit.
Yeah.
Well, she's claiming domestic violence.
Domestic,
He used to
doubt
beat
it.
her, which he has a history of, so it's gonna stick in court. And all that
Yeah,
shit.
probably.
Well, how come she never called the police on him when he was doing that?
Because she was getting that bag.
Exactly.
Yeah, yo, it's crazy. He hit the billion mark. They get a divorce.
Divorce, yeah. A year later.
Yeah, she
Sick.
stuck around.
Yeah, she did.
To all you girls that are trying to get the bag, that's how you do it properly. You stick around, wait for him to come up, and then you get the bag.
Horrible.
Oh,
If you're gonna
That's
do it right.
you're,
You
not,
know what I
you're
mean?
not educating them. They
Listen.
know this. They're taught this when they're
No,
little.
they go, they get the bag, and then they leave. You could have got a bigger bag. Look
Ladies,
at Dr.
get your own
Dre's.
bag.
Look at
okay?
Dr. Dre's
Facts.
ex-wife.
Get your own bag, ladies, okay? Just get your own back.
They're
Don't
not gonna
deal with
do that.
domestic violence just to get it
How
back.
do you
Get your
spend
own back.
$900,000 a month on entertainment?
I
Listen,
doubt he beat her. I doubt he probably like grabbed her by her wrist and like maybe shook her a little bit.
How do you
I
know
doubt
that, dude?
because dude, she would have been called. It would have been on the news. You're talking about Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
That alone, you could get a
All
lot.
right, he could be hitting her with wheel kicks and rib shots.
He's over there
Yeah.
just RKOing her every day when she walks in the house. He walks in mad. He
No.
couldn't make the beat. Bam!
horrible.
RKO.
I'm not
That's
saying that, but
horrible.
Jesus Christ,
Where's
man.
where's the justice there if she wins that?
It's California, dude.
She's
Sick.
not gonna win that.
California's the
That's so
worst.
deep.
No
shit.
way she wins. If she wins that, that's it. Give up. Give up.
Those are.
No, I'm never
absurd.
getting
Girls are gonna say, "Oh, she
married."
deserves it." Right?
Moving on. R. Kelly apparently is not getting the best treatment in prison. He got his ass whooped by that Latin King dude.
Oh,
Have you guys seen the picture of this animal?
This guy looks crazy.
Dude, he's got like
He
face.
looks
He's got
crazy.
like 37 teardrops on his left side of his face and shit. Now R. Kelly's saying that the security guards instigated the attack on him. But
Probably.
if you know, like I know, child sex offenders, they don't get treated well in prison.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And that you don't want to
not
be in
good.
prison as a child sex offender.
Yeah.
You ever
You-
get bored and look at the child sex offenders around your area on your phone?
I've done that a few times and
Me
it's
too.
very cringe.
You just
Holy
look at it.
shit.
You
It's
just look at
very
it with
cringe.
judge eyes. Just
It's always like some older looking Mexican
creepy
dude.
guy, right?
Fucking
Yeah.
weirdo.
But that's because I live in a Mexican neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So
No.
Yo, this guy has teardrops coming down his face.
that's what I just said. 36.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nigga's not fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor
Nigga's tatted.
fucking Kelly. R. Kelly fucked up.
He must have been in prison his whole life to get
Yeah.
all those face tattoos.
Yeah, he looks crazy.
Yeah.
I'd fuck that guy up though if I was R. Kelly. Like you come into my room with that face on, I'm grabbing the shank.
But I think he was sleeping and they said that he was like stomping on his head.
Oh, that's cowardly.
And that's what led to the fight and then
But I figure with the amount of money R. Kelly has, why wouldn't he just pay like the gang for protection and that's it?
yeah, I don't know.
You figure, I mean, that's how it would go down in the movies.
Well, supposedly he's in jail for molesting girls, no? Like little
Yeah.
girls, underage women.
Not necessarily
He had-
underage. Yeah, I guess you could say underage.
But
Yeah, they were underage
You know,
when
in
he got
prison,
him.
Yeah.
they're not fucking with that.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with that.
That's
in
what I
prison.
just said, Glizzy.
God damn, boy.
But he
I was
did
distracted
make
by the
bangers.
photo of the guy.
Yeah.
He did make bangers, so I don't know,
R&B
maybe
king.
that's
Facts.
what's keeping him from being totally, fucked up.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the king of R&B right there. Do you think when he dies, they're gonna give him that title?
I think he has that title now.
Yeah, but do you think when he passes away that people are gonna acknowledge that?
People
about him?
always acknowledge people the most when they die, so you never
I
know.
don't know, that jacket, that pedophilia jacket, that's a hard jacket to wear.
Yeah,
That
it
is really a hard jacket to wear.
Yeah, so I don't think that shit is gonna fly as far as his legacy. I think it's pretty much.
It
it's-
depends
it's
how
a
much
wrap.
the media covers it, because in politics they got all those pedophiles there.
He's
Nobody talks about
yeah,
it.
and he hasn't been sentenced, right?
Well,
R. Kelly.
Not yet.
He's just on trial. Like he's just awaiting trial. They're gonna bury him. I don't think he's ever gonna see the streets again.
Nah, most
Listen,
likely
people
not.
are protesting in the streets
Yeah, he's
for
fine.
him.
They got a video.
No,
of
like
him. Like,
people that want him out.
Oh, like
Just people
free.
that want him out. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
protesting in the streets.
I haven't totally condemned the dude. I don't know all the facts to the case. You know what I'm saying?
Just trapped in
There's
the
a lot
closet.
of fucked up things that are happening behind the scenes as far as that. Like as far as the victims' families are concerned.
Yeah.
Like they're saying that the family sold the kids to him.
Probably.
All right, so if you're gonna bury R. Kelly, fine, bury him because he's a sick fuck, but also bury the parents who sold the kid.
Yeah.
It's not like they should just get money and live life because they gave their 14-year-old daughter away to R. Kelly to live with her,
Yeah.
live with him for 5 years.
well,
That's
the
like
truth
with
is
Michael
always
Jackson.
stranger than fiction.
Yeah.
That's like with the Michael Jackson that like the parents were like, oh yeah, he did this and this to our kids. Well, yeah, you left your kids with Michael Jackson for 3 days while you went to the Grand Canyon,
Yeah.
all expenses paid.
Yeah.
So
Even though Michael didn't do it,
he didn't do that shit.
Michael Jackson did not
He's-
do
Michael
that shit.
Jackson was
Innocent.
fucking
He
innocent.
would never.
He would never.
That's a fact.
That fucking
But-
documentary is crazy though.
You know.
Yeah, no. After I watched that documentary, I was like, he did it.
Michael Jackson.
He did it. Yeah, he absolutely did it.
Yeah.
And then I saw another documentary debunking the documentary I saw, and then I was like, he didn't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
So
dude.
it's just crazy how a documentary can change your whole.
Yeah, because it's
thing.
got music, it's got the drama, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot of details that you didn't know
Dude.
about before.
Oh,
I didn't
shit.
know half of the shit. That
All
was
right, hold on. We're out of time on the first part of the podcast. We're gonna take a quick intermission, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Go. Chill. We're back. Part 2 of the Krime Payz podcast. Thank you guys for listening and hanging in there. What we got next on the in relationships, Alex?
Oh shit.
Relationships, more like relationship.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Oh shit. Shots fired.
So I checked more Google searches to see what was the most common, search. And what do we got here? I can't see the thing. I can't.
Sorry.
Get it. What is ghosting? Well, that's pretty common. I don't know why they would Google what is ghosting, right? You guys know what ghosting is?
Yeah, of course.
Have you ever been ghosted?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
What?
No, you have.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Alex
Nobody
got
ghosts
ghosted
me.
all the
I
time.
do the ghosting.
That's true. I get ghosted every relationship. I get in, so.
It happens.
They all disappear from me.
It happens. People are fucking whack.
Oh shit! You
people
got
are
some
whack.
resentment.
I'm the
Oh,
king. I'm
yeah.
the king of ghosting.
Cause it's
Yeah?
annoying.
Yeah, I ghost mad
Do
bitches
you?
all the time.
Do
Big
you?
facts. I do.
I thought you were King Simperoni.
No,
Shade.
I've been ghosted twice, but I've ghosted a lot more than I've been ghosted.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
because as you mature and you get older and shit goes on in life, you know what's gonna work, you know what's not gonna work. So when somebody pisses you off early, you're just like, fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
how I ghost.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not calling this person again.
but like they tell me one thing that I don't like they just say something like, no, you gotta do this like this. Oh, all right. Next day,
Yeah,
never hit them
yeah.
up again. That's it.
Oh,
I'm gone.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's not how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
can
do it
get
my
ghosted
way.
for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Smelly cooter, ghosted.
Oy.
Just annoying energy.
Yeah, smoking cigarettes, ghosted.
Yeah, facts.
Being
Won't do that.
high all the time where you're stuck on stupid and you can't hold a conversation, ghosted.
I hate that shit.
Girls don't know if they have smelly cooter or not, right?
Yeah,
Do you think that they get so
I
used to
think
their
that they
smell
might.
that they don't know that it stinks like
They
rotten
might.
fish?
too many guy friends?
You could say the same thing for guys.
Ghosted. I'm a sarcastic, funny bitch. I don't care
I'm
if you don't
amazing.
like what I say.
There's nothing worse than a girl
Ghosted.
is telling you how amazing she is and how
I don't really
great
care if a
she
girl has
is.
too many guy friends.
I do. I don't. Like
I
that
don't
shit.
care. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of guy friends. You got a bunch of niggas that have
Why-
been trying to smash for so long, and then I'm here. I
Oh,
pop out of
shit.
nowhere.
You never
shit.
gone on a date with a girl and she says she's going out with her guy friends. She's at the bar with like 7 dudes.
Is that-
watching the football
7
game.
dudes that are begging.
All
Is
7
that
dudes that are begging. I got 200.
paying for their whole meal and everything. Sick.
What does that mean?
now? Is that too hard to believe if a girl has too many guy friends?
Well, look.
Like, what is
today?
it
We're
that's so
gonna we're
triggering?
gonna leave here and we're gonna go get some food and chill. And you're gonna be one girl with 4 guys.
Yeah.
But if I'm getting into a relationship with you, right? And let's say a guy meets you today, and
Yeah.
he's like, okay, I like her, she's cool. Let me see what she's about. And you're in a different bar or a different nightclub or a different place with all dudes all the time, and they're not gay. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing hanging out with the Miami Dolphins? That's what I want to know.
Those are the boys.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people just get along with the boys.
Whatever.
That's normal. I feel like that's
and
a
some people
normal
get train run on them
But-
for fun.
thing. But that's weird. That's weird. A bunch of guys hanging out with the same bitch that they all smash. Like that to me is weird.
Yeah.
But like I feel like it's totally possible, and maybe I'm just like a gem. You know what I mean? But I know a few girls that are like that, where they just chill with guys. and
Hey
that's-
babe, how you doing? How was your
that's
day at
it.
work?
Oh, yeah,
Fine.
I'm with my
I'm gonna
homies.
go and hang out at Jeff's house
Yeah.
tonight. We're gonna drink wine and we're just gonna
But it's different.
talk and we're
That's
just gonna chill. He's my
different.
homie.
That's
He's my homie.
different.
No, that's different. That's
That's
not too many
different.
guy friends. That's
That's
you
a guy
having
friend.
a bunch of side
That's-
niggas.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how I see it.
Bunch of guy
Yeah.
friends is like, I'm throwing a Getty, and then she's like, oh, can I
Yeah.
invite my homie over? Yeah, invite him. That's cool.
Yeah.
But can
Invite
a
your homies
girl
over.
friend zone all those guys in that group
Yeah.
that she hangs out with? That's
Absolutely.
sick.
Dude, I've seen it. Girls
You've
friend
seen
zone
it, huh?
niggas nasty.
Yeah.
Dudes hang
Yeah.
on too. They're so desperate.
Yeah.
They hang on for dear life.
they do.
They start talking shit about the other dude. They try to
Yeah.
get closer to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
It's
they do.
sick.
The girl's like, "You're like my brother." That simp is like, poor guy.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's
Going
hilarious.
tonight,
It
every night,
happens.
whacking
That's
it
what
to your
I see.
picture and
When
text.
when
That's
girls
gross.
have a lot of guy friends, that's what I see. I'm like, okay, they're oblivious. All these niggas want to smash, and they can't, cause she doesn't know what's going on, or she friend zoned them nasty.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a girl?
She gets free drinks out of them. You know,
Exactly.
that's what it is.
You ever been with a girl and you bring her around your friends and they try to low key bang her?
Yeah,
Oof.
always.
It's corny,
Always.
isn't it?
Dude, it's you know what it is? It's those are your acquaintances. That's when I
You
realized
separate the
like,
boys from
when you
the,
bring your girl around.
from the cornballs.
Yeah,
But why, if you're a heterosexual dude, why would you want to hang out with a super hot girl that doesn't like you?
that way
like
you can
that-
look cool.
Because
That's
they're
just
homies.
that's frustrating to me.
They like to do that.
You
so
ever
they
been
can look
around
cool.
a super fine girl that it like frustrates you? Like, God damn, that motherfucker is fine as fuck.
Yeah,
She
but
smells so good.
yeah,
So,
but
you shoot your shot. She says she's not interested. Okay, then get away from me because you're fucking with my energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I
Yeah.
feel about it,
Well, it
bro.
depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes I chill with hot ass girls, and they have like they deny me, or like they just like I shoot a shot, and they already let me know like low key like
Yeah,
nah, and
yeah.
then I stay chilling with them because they got homegirls,
Yeah.
and those homegirls, if you know what I mean, I'm a fuck your homegirl.
Yeah.
That's cool, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no.
Hot
I mean,
girls
I feel-
got hot friends.
I feel
Sometimes.
like you can definitely, I don't know, as a girl, it's just like, that's my homie. Like, sometimes you just like someone for like their personality,
Yeah.
not because anything more.
Sometimes I like to go to the Hard Rock with hot girls, get super drunk, and then drop them off at their guy's house and go home and jerk off. That's a great night. That's a great night hanging out with my homies.
Damn. Damn. Yeah.
You feel me?
I guess
Yeah.
girls don't think like that.
All right. What's number 2 on the Google questions, Alex?
Sex on the first date. Bwah, bwah. A
That's
touchy thing, huh? Some girls are
Of
with
course.
it. Some girls, no, you
Yeah.
gotta take me out on 3 dates.
I- Yeah.
I need a test run.
That's what
You know?
happens when you're around, I guess, females that are very, like, I don't know, opinionated,
Annoying, huh?
annoying. You know what I mean?
Dude, that
If-
just lets me know that you've been humped and dumped. And, you know?
I can see how that is very toxic for the girl. Like
Sex
if
on
she's
the first
constantly
day?
having sex on the first day and
yeah.
just running her numbers up like that, that's got to fuck with her mental.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there is times when you meet somebody and the attraction is electric.
You click. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah, electric in
it's-
my balls.
it's fire. You know what I'm saying? And you can't, A and B, they just come together. And if it happens that night, then it happened that night, and it's super
Yeah.
dope. But if it's a girl who's like, you're not having the best date with her,
Annoying.
the vibe isn't that good, but she's like,
Yeah.
let's go fuck, and you're like,
She's
"Mm."
telling you how funny
Yeah.
she is and how
right.
how sarcastic she is.
She starts talking about her
I'm a
ex-boyfriend.
You
sarcastic
guys are
bitch.
triggered. You guys are triggered.
So I've done some toxic dates. I'm just like, I think back, I'm like, ugh.
You know what dates I hate? When girls mention their ex a lot.
Yeah, they can't
Oh,
get
I'm doing
over
my ex this, my ex this. Like,
That's
damn,
the
dude.
biggest turn off.
It's like,
of
it's
life,
like, all
dude.
right, dude, I'm not gonna talk to you
And
because
you
you're
know
talking
it's
about your
bad
ex so
when
much. I
they-
know you're into him.
When they blame everything on the ex, it's the ex's fault why they broke up. Well, he used to do this
These
and
are
that.
signs.
And, shut up.
Ladies, take notes. Okay, they're giving
And
you
then-
the
He's
signs.
sick.
Yeah,
So
sometimes I
first
like
date.
to get, I'll be like, oh yeah, and then I'll wait, and then I'll start talking about how awesome my ex was. Like, oh my god, dude, my ex was so fun.
Yeah, when they talk
Bro,
about their
this
ex,
food is good, but my ex made it way better, though.
Yeah, that's
You know
the
what
way
I'm
it's
More
saying?
seasoning,
Yeah.
sauces.
That bitch was an animal.
that's how I do it. That's how I do it. If
Yeah.
they mention their ex too much, I'll throw my shot. I'll be like, yo, you want to see a picture of my ex?
Yeah.
Look at her. Yo, she was fine. Look at her.
Yeah.
Let's do all that.
Nah, man.
So sex on the first date, it's a go.
It's a
and
go.
It's a go if it's.
It's a go, but it for the woman it could fuck.
But
her
I
up.
feel like if you wait, not that if it happens on the first date, cool. If it doesn't, cool. But if you are weaponizing sex to prolong this exchange,
What do you
that's
mean?
corny too.
I don't
Like
get
a
it.
girl or okay, she might not do the 3 day, only 2. It has to be 2 weeks. You have to take her out on 5 dates. Now I feel like she's weaponizing sex.
Yeah,
And
as a
you know what I mean?
prize.
But You have to understand where that comes from, right? Because not everybody is as open thinking as maybe
Guys
you
like to
or
ghost.
me. Maybe if a guy likes a girl and she fucks him too fast, he doesn't respect her anymore. So then she goes, okay, well, I don't want to fuck things up with him, so I'm gonna wait 5 weeks.
You know what? That's the
You know
risk
what I'm
that you take. It's not fair for everyone, but this is life, and this is what happens. Sometimes you have sex on the first day, and you guys could be married and live happily ever after. Sometimes you have sex on the first day, you could tell she's, the experience was annoying, and you're not gonna hear from me again, or the other person.
No.
You okay? It's okay. Shh.
Why was she not coming
He's
back?
triggered. It's happened to you a bunch, huh?
No. No.
It's happened to you
Yeah, a couple of times.
Yeah, it's happened to me.
It's
too.
a shitty feeling when you feel someone and you take it there, and then you're like, oh.
I've had
That's
girls. I've
fucking whack.
had beautiful girls like hang out with me once, fuck the shit out of me, and then never ever talk to me again.
Sometimes
and
girls,
I know it wasn't whack.
Yeah.
I know like sometimes if girls fuck you and you're whack, they won't talk to you anymore.
Yeah.
This shit was fire. I know it was fire. I know when I'm having good sex and when I'm having bad sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other things were in the works. Maybe she had a boyfriend and she just escaped that one
Maybe
night.
she was married
and wanted to do something like that. Yeah, could have been married. Who knows? Her boyfriend was coming home from prison the next day.
Yeah.
You don't know, but the next day I was like, wow, that girl was amazing.
And some
Fact,
girls
though.
just want to use and
she never
abuse.
called me again.
Some girls just want to use and abuse you, like how guys do to girls. So vice versa.
Yeah, for sure.
What a sick game we play,
Yeah,
huh?
it's very sick.
Very
Yeah.
toxic.
Very sick.
On both ends too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's a
on
sick game.
both
That's why it's
ends.
a game. It's not really
Yeah,
the
it's all
person.
games.
It's the game.
Yeah.
It's all games.
What is breadcrumbing in?
Well, I just heard that term today, breadcrumb. That's another Google search.
I've heard of it before.
So the whole breadcrumbing, you want to...
Oh no, go ahead.
I don't really know.
So it's essentially leaving a trail of breadcrumbs. It's
On social media.
on social media, yeah. So it's interacting with someone, sending a hey, or on Facebook you could send like a wave or whatever the case may be, and it's just little bits, not really because you're interested, it's just you're
to see.
bored. And you're keeping the spice, kind of there. You're just keeping them like in the background.
Yeah, I noticed that I get
Sick.
a lot of
Another sick
breadcrumbs when I post a girl on my IG. Like if I'm in a new relationship,
Yeah.
I'll get all these breadcrumbs from my ex-girlfriends or
Yeah.
girls that ghosted me.
Yeah.
Or girls that were not. I shot my shot at them. They didn't
Yeah.
respond. But now that I'm with somebody,
Yeah.
now
That's sick.
now they're in my DM like, hey,
Hey.
haven't seen you in a while. How you been?
Nice
you look,
smile.
You look good. I listened to your podcast. You're so funny.
Yeah.
I think everybody breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like when a girl IG has the stories if I see a girl in a cool position or she's twerking on IG story, I'll click and do the hard eyes thing. They'll send it to her DM.
But that's not
Breadcrumbs.
breadcrumb. What you fell for was the thirst trap.
Yeah.
It unfolds. Yeah.
It's kind of just a hard eyes and then I go on to the next.
Yeah. But
Makes them
it's
feel
showing
good.
your interest without seeming too
Yeah,
thirsty.
you were the mouse. She had the cheese. She had the mouse trap. You ate the cheese.
A nibble. It was
That's
just a nibble.
You invigorated her. She saw that DM. You gave her life, and then she.
Yeah.
That's
tossed
it. That's all
along.
she needs.
She got what she needed.
I don't really breadcrumb. I just go in for the kill when I see the marital strife post
You just
or the
Send it out.
I'm single post. You know what I'm saying? They just broke up with their boyfriend. I'm on that shit like white on rice.
That's true. Because as
I'm
soon
go-
as girls break up with their boyfriend, they're on social
Yeah,
media.
I'm going in for that shit. I'm inviting
Always.
you to dinner that night. Where I'm going in that night to get it done because in 2 days you're gonna be back with your boyfriend. So I got 2 days to make this happen.
the window.
Yeah, I got 2 days.
opportunity.
He'll call you back once he realizes that you go on a date and you're gonna run back to him. 'cause
Yeah,
you're weak.
and most likely your boyfriend can't beat me up, so I'm not really worried about it.
Fact though.
I'll beat that cooter up and I'll beat your
Toxic.
boyfriend
Wait, I
up.
just had a brain fart. What the hell are we talking about?
We're talking
But
about
breadcrumbs. Bro,
Oh, yeah. No,
Your brother
but
goes in straight for the panini.
You were gonna say something. You were like, "Oh yeah,
fuck, I forgot
You
what
see
the
what I
hell I was
mean?
gonna
We
say.
got
Oh yeah,
there
about-
and
we
then
got
it's
COVID
gone.
brain."
yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Are
Oh,
we
yeah,
almost
bro.
done with COVID?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they use this. Well, at least for Florida.
I'm hearing rumors that we're gonna start opening shit up.
Yeah, I'm thinking Labor Day weekend because, you know, they sent us an Amber Alert here in Florida for the people that don't live here. And
Hold on, son.
for the people that don't live here in Florida.
An Amber Alert for COVID?
They sent an Amber Alert right before. Dude, I was in Walmart. Bah, 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 everyone's phone. It gave you
Glizzy,
an
you know what
outbreak.
Stop.
Stop. Okay, I get it. Amber Alert. They sent an alert to the phone, and it sounded like an Amber Alert.
Okay.
The notification sound is Amber Alert to me.
Okay.
But they sent an alert, and it said that 10 p.m. everything is to be shut down, and you got to be home.
How's curfew?
Yeah, the curfew. So I'm thinking that they used that curfew this weekend, tested it out, and seeing how it works. That way they could start opening shit up this weekend. So they used this weekend as a trial run for next weekend to start opening shit up.
Yeah, so anyway, so like freedom is coming back to Miami.
Yeah.
Yes.
Slowly but surely. And the kids are going to go back to school soon?
No,
No?
not at all. They're going to keep those closed. They're going to open up the clubs and bars before they open up the schools.
I think they're going to start integrating it little by little because in Orlando, kids are going back to school.
In New York too, my hometown.
Yeah.
The kids started today back in
Yeah?
school. Yeah.
That's good. Kids need school, you know that?
Yeah. People are getting tired of their kids at home.
The parents
yeah,
and their
You
poor
gotta
mental
keep
health.
'em-
Yeah, and
keep
you
'em
know,
Having all your
stimulated.
kids at home, that should drive you crazy.
Yeah.
eating all your fucking food,
Drinking
leaving
all the
lights
Capri
on,
Suns.
Pooing.
fucking
Yeah.
leaving the water to the sink on.
Yeah.
Damn it, running up the bills.
All right, moving on now. We're going to get into politics. We'll leave that last so the audience doesn't get triggered and turn off the show early. You know, a lot of my liberal friends are very upset with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are.
Say a lot of
I
things.
always tell them, listen, I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm not trying to sway your vote. I just want you to get an understanding of why people feel the way I feel and where does that come from. I understand why you feel the way you feel as a liberal, as a Democrat. I understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they just do not understand me. Just
I
mad at
think
me.
it's just an emotional thing. Like, this is a very emotional time. People feel like their voices aren't being heard. And after so much of that, it's like you get to a point where, shit, I got to start breaking some shit. I got to start doing whatever for someone to, like, get it. You know what I mean?
You're talking about like Antifa and the riots and shit?
Well, Antifa's a whole different.
Yeah.
Some people are just trouble starters.
It's really Antifa that's doing all that burning and rioting. BLM is not doing that.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
Antifa.
there's people out there that's just stirring the pot.
BLM will protest in the daytime. They will protest, but they'll protest. And very rarely will things get violent. But Antifa waits for BLM to go home and then they burn shit to the ground.
Yeah.
So BLM isn't really the problem.
No.
It's Antifa. It's the white Antifa kids.
No, there's people out there stirring the pot and getting and antagonizing people who are just there to protest to get violent.
Yeah. The elections are coming up soon, ASAP.
There's so much like.
Did they ever take those blocks away from Antifa?
Well, yeah.
They got them.
The
they got 'em
Chaz
shut
or
down?
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took them away.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, them niggas just went in there, took the block. That's it. It's ours.
Yeah.
What kind of communist shit is that?
For real. That's the first thing they did. The first thing they did was build a border, which they're against. The second thing they did is use violence to police those blocks. So if you didn't do what they like, they beat the shit out of you, which is what they're protesting because they don't like the cops beating them up. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they stand for, when they were in power in their little 4 blocks that they took over, they broke every rule that they stand for. But I digress.
Fucked up. Guns. I think Antifa doesn't agree with guns. If I'm correct.
Well, they're using them.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. So Trump says that he's going to defund all schools that participate in the 1619 program.
Yeah.
I am not well versed in this subject. I kind of have an idea of it, but I'll let Celine take over on that.
So it's so the 1619 program was a project done by the New York Times. And it goes back to 1619. So our typical history programs in school date back to 1776. So they're proposing that we go back even further to 1619, back to when the slaves first came to Virginia. So, which is going just even further back in American history. But Trump is saying, we don't want to fund schools that want to run this as part of the curriculum because it's going to be very racially divisive, and with the circumstances that we are right now, you know what I mean? They don't want any more political, propaganda and stuff like that. So,
do you feel like when you were in school that you were educated properly on slavery?
No.
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 What do you think the big components they left out? Because I think they pretty much gave me the gist of it.
When I went to school, it didn't focus on slavery. I mean, obviously they said, this was a thing, but they didn't really go into it. They focused more on the white colonizers that were so innovative and created this, township and created this, and then the Declaration of Independence and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It focused more on like the colonizers and the good that came out of it, but it didn't talk about the nitty gritty, nasty part of our history that made it to what it is.
I mean, they put on Roots on my class, and when we saw what they did to Kunta Kinte, that was a bad day if you were white. If you were white in a black in a black school, like I'm not white, I'm Colombian, but what I'm saying is, like that day, black kids were really pissed off, and I felt bad for them.
Yeah,
they were punching people in the face and shit. And
it's like a lot of this program shows everything from 1619 up into 1775 that led up to the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And it's like, they're signing off on, freedom and liberty and this and that. And meanwhile, he's got thousands of slaves.
All right. Now,
you know what I mean? So
I'm not going to comment on the 1619 thing because I'm not educated on it. And I don't like to speak about stuff that I don't know about. Because I might make a dick out of myself. But I will, let me comment on this idea I have. There's a problem in education now where the kids are only being taught leftist, liberal ideology. And if you go to campuses across America, the professors are teaching this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're speaking from a college sense, or are you speaking from grade school? I'm speaking on a grade school sense.
I would say colleges.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That could be. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is that you're indoctrinating these young minds to think a way that you think. That's not neutral, right? There's no classes teaching about liberals and conservative ideology. It's always like leftist liberal shit. So the youth is growing up. You know where I'm going. They're being taught to think leftism, basically. I think that sucks.
I also know that a lot of the conservative thoughts are wrapped around Christian religion. Yeah. It's what I mean. So for a very long time, there's always been this fight of keeping religion out of education, and
that's happened.
And
they took it out.
And so,
which I understand.
With that being said, they're going to base things off of, whatever history, math, and then, I don't want to say liberal ideology, but like, I don't know. I think once you get into college, that's your right, your choice to choose college, your choice to do whatever kind of studies that you want to get into. When you talk about grade school, it should be accurate in the facts from beginning to end and not just highlighting bits and pieces that they want to show you. Yeah. Like, are they really going to give you the truth about, what happened back in 9/11, what happened back in this and whatever? No, they're going to give you this summed down, like PG-13 idea of what happened, and kids grow up.
I think as long as the 1619 project is neutral, then it should be 100% be allowed.
When you say neutral, how I don't understand what other way to give it.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know like all the details of the 1619 project, but from what I understand
is slavery.
Yeah, it's that they're talking about like the really nasty parts of history. So basically, instead of teaching kids about like Thanksgiving, they're gonna focus more on the torture and killing of Indians and how nasty we were to the Indians. You know what I'm saying? Which we were. But I think that's what they're trying to change. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that if they spoke about that period of time in slavery and stuff like that, and all the other nasty things that, led up during time that they don't talk about now, do you think that the younger generation would be fighting so hard for like the Confederacy and shit like that?
Mm-hmm. I don't think the younger generation cares about the Confederacy.
Because I feel like there's a lot of people who are out here protesting the Black Lives Matter stuff, and they're out there with their Confederate flags and talking about their heritage.
Maybe in the deep
South.
But
a lot of these people, you talk to them about it, and they don't really know all the facts. They don't know what stood behind it.
Their grandfathers and their great grandfathers fought in that war.
Yeah.
So that's why some of the people that say, yo, this isn't a racist flag, this is my heritage because my family was in that war. You know what I'm saying? That's where that comes from. But definitely racists use that flag also. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To bump up like, slavery was dope.
Yeah. What I'm reading on the 1619 Project is that it's focused on the Black Americans and that it's trying to teach us the consequences of slavery. Not so much about the slavery, because when I was in school, they taught me a lot about the slavery. They taught me, and they went gruesome in my school. They went gruesome, and it showed the nastiness of them getting whipped, and it told me the bad. Now they're trying to make it so they could show in history classes the consequences that come with doing that in the past. Yeah. So I can see,
and how we're still going through it.
I feel like if they're gonna do that, I feel like they should go deeper into it, like not just Black Americans. If they want to teach us about the consequences of all our actions back then, I want them to teach us our consequences on everything that we did back in the past. Like the Civil War, I want it to go into detail about the consequences, which it'll do that with the Black thing. So I agree with it. Yeah. I think they could add that.
Yeah, I'm not against that.
Yeah. They don't ever tell us the consequences of shit. They just teach you it and then throw it away. Nah. Yeah. Tell me what happens if this happens again.
Now, do you feel like the government should be getting involved in being able to say, listen, we're not going to fund you if you're going to start incorporating Black history into, you know what I mean? Like, should they have a role in what the curriculum is for school?
More like...
Yeah, I think they should have a role in what the curriculum is, because if not, then the school decides on what the curriculum is. And when you're teaching American history, it has to be factual.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
There should be a standard.
It can't be bent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It can't be... Yeah. It can't be CNN fucking history.
It's got to be factual for sure.
Yeah, so they have to regulate it.
But I don't think that they should have a role in, if it's a part of history, if it's a factual information, I don't think the government should have any role in saying this is what we're going to teach and this is what we're not going to teach.
I feel like...
Because like you said, they could be pushing a liberal opinion or they can be pushing a... conservative opinion.
The 1619,
it should be neutral. Yeah.
The 1619 kind of seems, it's teaching history, but I would like if they would add everything, not just based off the Black American history. I want them to teach us the consequences for all past wrongs that America has done.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not just the Black Americans, but I agree with the idea.
But that point of history, it relates so much to what we have going on right now, which is why I think it's like such a big topic of like,
it is important, but they gotta word it correctly, because otherwise, if they don't teach this project right, then they could piss off a lot of people. Yeah, like you know.
Moving on the topic, Cardi B was also beefing with Candace Owens, and she got an exclusive interview with Joe Biden. Do you guys think that?
Did you see it?
The Biden campaign is pandering.
What do you mean?
Trying to get the Black vote by giving an interview to Cardi B. Like, why Cardi B out of all the Black intellectuals you could have got to interview?
She reached out
after the young crowd.
She reached out. She did the same thing with Bernie Sanders when they were having the primaries. She connected with his ideals and stuff and reached out and was like, listen, tell me more. Tell me what are your thoughts? So I think it's only fair. I think that the right should be doing the same thing. You should be reaching out to people who are influential. How?
Because, like, let's say if you had a president, right? He was looking for the Spanish vote, and he only granted access to Tekashi to interview him.
No, well, no.
You know what I'm
But
saying? It's like,
that's. I mean, the Cardi B appeals to a certain demographic.
yeah.
She has a huge influence over a lot of millions of people.
That's why.
So
did it.
if someone on the opposition was like, you know what, we want to interview you and see, you know, blah 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 blah. If some like Charlemagne, when he does his interviews for people on both sides, he's very unbiased and he feeds them, you know what I mean, like equally as hard.
Yeah.
So I think it's important for people who do have influence, if they do have an opinion and want to get clarification on a certain, you know, thing. I think everyone has the right to know what their views are. And for her, I mean, her questions were more towards liberal ideals. But
I feel
if
like
someone conservative was like, listen, I want to interview Joe Biden and go and drill him, you know what I mean? I think that would be totally fair too.
So Biden was like, hey, I want to talk to that wet ass pussy girl.
Dude.
I don't
I
think
feel
that's
like
how
the
it came
left
about.
That's not
side-
how it went down.
I feel like the
Oh.
left side is using Cardi B because Cardi B is a big artist to manipulate the
I
younger
think
voters.
she did it on her own.
No.
I don't think anyone's really
shout
using
out,
her.
Shout out to Cardi B. You know I love her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not the issue. The issue is I just feel like it's disrespectful to people for him to get Cardi when she's not an accurate representation of people. You know
Do you
what I'm saying?
think if he interviewed like someone like Charlemagne,
I think
who
Charlemagne
is
would
a
have
bit
definitely
more-
had a way better interview with Joe
Yeah.
Biden. Would have asked him hard questions and not going "Brrr," or whatever
Yeah.
that bullshit thing that she does is. I love Cardi. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I thought that
So
was
it's more
bullshit.
just the
I can
interview.
imagine if it was Trump with Cardi, they would have slandered Trump. He got her. But
Do you-
this side, they don't say nothing about it. It
If
makes me sick.
if she had an interview with Trump, do you think that she would ask it? Like, did you watch the interview with Biden? Because I didn't watch it,
No, I didn't
so I
watch
don't know how hard she went on him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
From what I understand, she didn't go in on him at all. She didn't
Oh.
ask
She would
I
have been
didn't know
like, Trump, is it true that you don't like
Ask the
black
same
people, yo?
questions.
Yeah.
If you want more publicity, have someone that's, you know, big in your area and who's got a lot of clout, and do interviews. I obviously know it hits with the younger generation who's watching.
True.
So if that's a way for you to get influence and blah blah blah, then you need to have those interviews, make it more public, interact more with the younger generation.
All right, we're out of time. That's it. Hour is up. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for Celine the Dream for being on the show. Alex and Glizzy.
Yeah.
Follow us on IG, iHeartMedia, and Spotify.
Make sure to get those hoodies when they come out.
Yeah, if
Word.
you guys want to support the show, we were going to have hoodies for you guys. Hit us up in the DM. We'll hook you up. All right, peace.
Fact.